guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a different type of video. Today I'm going to be doing a 10 facts about me, get to know me-esque video. I thought it'd be really fun to do this video so you guys can get to know me more on a personal basis and kind of learn so you guys can know more about me besides just makeup and hair, because I actually have a lot of hobbies and I actually like a lot of things that are completely opposite from hair and makeup and social media. So the first thing about me is obviously I live in Los Angeles, if you don't know that yet. If you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, you can constantly find me there ranting and borderline upset about LA traffic because it is horrible. Fact number 2, I currently go to school for art. Specifically, I am in school for animation, and when I graduate I hope to work at Cartoon Network. That's like the dream. But I love storyboarding, so that's what I would like to do. I would also love to make a comic and actually sell art somewhere in the near future, hopefully within the next year or so. Fact number 3, I love reading comic books. I usually always read comic books about girls as the main character just because it's a new genre. It's not a new genre, but when comic books were like starting up, you know, we all know there just weren't a lot of girls, and there's especially weren't a lot of girls of color. So my 2 favorite comics that I'm reading right now are Motor Crush and Snot Girl. And if you've ever wanted to get into comics, or maybe you just want to start reading just like some small stuff, Motor Crush is amazing and Snot Girl is amazing. So a little bit about these comics. Snot Girl is basically about this social media guru type of blogger girl, and she tries really hard to like make this image of who she is online like a reality and make sure that she's perfect in real life and this and that. So like you're basically following along her life, and it's filled with drama, which is what I love, and it's so funny. It's really cute, and there's actually a little bit of mystery in it. So this is volume 1 of the graphic novel. I actually have each individual issue, but I went into my comic store like a few weeks ago and I saw that they had released the graphic novel complete series for volume 1, and I was like, yes, so I bought it right then and there. And then Motor Crush is really cool. So if you read a few comics before, at least picked up one before, and you actually are into really good story, this is such a great comic to get into. I love this comic. It's about I don't want to there's so much I can't even summarize it. Basically what this comic is about is we have our main character Domino, who is a racer for this kind of like this Grand Prix racing, and it's filled with drama, filled with like action like crazy. I can't even tell you guys what it is without like spoiling something. So it's motorcycles, black girl as the main character. If that doesn't catch you, I don't know what will, because it's amazing. Like, plus like hot guys, hot girls. Like, it's such a beautiful comic, and I'm so grateful that they made this because I truly love it. It's amazing. So these 2 are my current like absolute faves. This is coming back in July, so I cannot wait to start reading it again. And oh god, I've already read all the issues for this, so I'm waiting. No pressure, you guys, no pressure, but I am waiting. Fact number, what am I at? 4. Fact number 4 about me is I love playing RPG games. I am currently restricted to my Nintendo 3DS. I have a red one. In fact, I'm gonna go get it. Fact number 4 about me is I love playing RPG games, and I'm currently blowing through as many RPG games on the Nintendo 3DS as I can before the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is already up. Before like any games that really are like interesting to me come out, I'm trying to blow through as many. So I'm currently playing Bravely Second, which is the sequel to Bravely Default. If you are getting back into playing video games like I am. I'm just now getting back to playing video games. I picked up my Nintendo DS last year, and I kind of wish I would have waited because the Nintendo 2DS came out, like a new one, and it's basically like the same thing but without like the 3DS, and I'm just like, damn, I could have saved like $50, but whatever. So I'm currently on Bravely 2nd, and it's so amazing. I love this game. If you played Bravely Default and you were kind of unsure if you wanted to get the second one, it's so good. It's like the story is better, the customization is better, the fighting is better, like there's so much more, and they did such a great job. I love Square Enix fanatic, and they did such a great job. So I'm currently playing that. I just finished playing Pokemon Sun. I haven't completed everything there is to do in the game, but I beat the game like any other person did within like a few days because I have school and like work and stuff. And I just, I love those two games. So yeah. Fact number 5 about me is I am a behavior technician, and what that means is I basically work with kiddos with autism and teach them how to do, like skills that they can't do on their own. So some of our kiddos can't, maybe use a spoon. So, we go through, like, we break down how to use a spoon step by step by step. And I personally love that job. I've never had a regular 9-to-5 job. Actually, I take that back. When I was in high school, I had like a 9-to-5 job, like one of those like, learning opportunity jobs where it's like you do this and then like when you get out to the real world you can say you have experience. I did that, and it was terrible. I worked at PacSun and it was terrible. Like they treated us like dogs, and like they made us do like all the grimy work and stuff. Like they were terrible. But then after I graduated high school, I got like one 9-to-5 job, and like it was just equally as terrible. So after that I was like, no more. And I started babysitting, and I loved babysitting. It was so much fun because as a student I didn't have, straight 8 hours to devote to a job every single day. So I had jobs that were like 4 hours here, and then I would go to class for like 2 or 3 hours, and then like maybe I would have like another 2-hour babysitting job after. So it was like really great, and then I was getting paid a lot too. So it was awesome. But after a while it just became like too unreliable. As I got older I needed something more steady. So I ventured out to behavior technician because I worked with a few kids in the past that had autism, and it was so much fun to work with them. Like we'll babysit them, but they were such characters. So when I started like working as a behavior technician, I fell in love because you're helping these kids like do better in school, do better at work. I mean, not at work, but do better at home. And like the parents are so happy that they can finally, do certain things with their kids, or that their kids are finally doing this, because they don't know how to do it or they don't know how to teach them. So it's a very rewarding job, and I love it to death. And I don't plan on quitting anytime soon. Even if I start making a lot of money from YouTube, I'll probably still do that because it's awesome and I love it. I really do. So fact number 6 about me, these are harder than I thought they would be. I thought I'd be like, yeah, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 5, number 7, but these take some work. Okay, so fact number 6 about me. Are we at 6? Yes. We're at 6. Fact number 6 is I am a lesbian. I don't want to say I've always, but for most of my all of my adult life, I have been one. And I get a lot of questions about it, specifically literally always from guys. Like it's always guys. A lot of guys will ask like, did something happen to me? Did someone do me dirt? Did whatever happen? I've been with guys in the past, but I just have like no like physical attraction towards guys. Like even before I decided to start using that label of lesbian, there's just not a lot of like physical attraction. Like I can look at guys say like, oh yeah, like he's really attractive, but like like there was just nothing more than that. So that's really the reason why. Fact number 7 is I love Animals. And not like those like, oh, I love animals, but I don't like those kind of animals. Like, no, like, I love animals. This is my dog Haku. Hi, Cookie. We call him Kooky because he's crazy, so it's like kooky like in the head. He is a terrier mix, and he's old, but he's salt and pepper because of that's just how his hair grows. It's always been like this. He hates being picked up, so I'm gonna put him down. Oh, that brings me into fact number 8. I'm a vegetarian. Yes, ultimate gloating. Fact number 9, when I graduated from high school, I went straight to college at 17. I went to school in San Francisco. I went to Academy of Art University, and I went to that school for about 2 years. I loved the classes except for 2. Except for 2 classes I took. I loved the classes. I loved the teachers except for 2. And I loved literally every person I met. You know, even if almost every person I met. There were some people I like downright didn't care for, but I loved it. Alright guys, so fact number 10 is I'm not so lame for saying this, like I feel like I gave away all my good ones, but the 10th fact about me is that I am a giant crybaby. I'm a giant crybaby. I'm very, very sensitive. I'm very emotionally sensitive and physically sensitive, and you know, maybe it's because I'm the last kid born. I'm the only girl, so I was a little spoiled growing up. And I always kind of, you know, got my way. Majority of the time I did. 9 times out of 10, I got my way. And so now I'm a big giant crybaby. I'm really sensitive. I even sleep with a unicorn every night. I think that's it. Yeah, that kind of like glazes over it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sure it was all over the place. If you aren't following me on Instagram, do that, because I most likely will be doing a lot of makeup tutorials and quick hair tutorials on my Instagram stories only, exclusive. So if you aren't following me, you should, because yesterday I did a makeup tutorial and today I showed you guys how I glue my wig on. So get on that. If you aren't following me on Snapchat, then you need to follow me on Snapchat as well, because that's where I go and I rant about being alive in LA. That's where I go and I rant about traffic, and I'm stuck in traffic. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm not as active on Twitter because it's just not popping for me. I feel like everyone else's Twitter is popping and mine has been stuck at 600 for God knows how long. But follow me. I'm there. More there than I am here. But yeah, until next time, you guys, stay beautiful, stay fun, stay weird, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.